presents itself with some credibility now. One from the street of the word, I glimpse how it is in translation. How the King James Version, KJV, became the early favored one, everyone saying, you miss the poetry of the KJV.
These guys are hunters.
Not knowing how to find you in there or how to go back another 100 years to get to you, word for the plowman. Not knowing those words are yours, not knowing which words covered up, not knowing, seeking, ye shall find were yours, William Tyndale.
There's gold on the side of the road and on the road is a layer of large pine needles from this deciduous larch pine. Last week, before the snow, the entire road was coated, paved in gold. Ready for a snow?
Voice for the plowman, not the work of some committee. The book came in the mail. The poet came and left. One couldn't stop laughing, and the other couldn't stop talking. I hold his laughter across a quarter of a century and count myself outside of town on Forest Service roads. The permit for these trees is good for 2 weeks. Yamadori, collecting in the wild, permits from the rangers, little trees in weather, and me on my way out of town.
Here's that little tree I marked last week. He's cute and healthy, but I don't know what's inside that trunk. Well, here's the trail, I think.
Welcome to Forest Road 1204, winding with the pickups of the hunters who like to look into the woods while driving slow so as not to disturb the animal until they can get their shot off, ready rifles, ready at their side, elaborate camps and big fires, each one in a pickup truck. This is the road to Pinegrass Flats. Jesus was a man of the road, and my life turns into this experimental drive in listening to the oddest things and people showing up with eyes frozen in wonder and telling. The Russian woman, that Russian woman in New Yorker who just won the Nobel describing her process, Svetlana Alexievich. I have to work too. The one-room apartment with a view she needs. Lived in it all her life, sacrificing for the tape recorder, needing that careful transcription, oral history using the novelist's tools, insisting on getting the starts and stops of the individual voice on the page, with all of its changes in direction, her name.
Beautiful one. I'll see what I can do to help you thrive. Well, it's not going to go in that pack, is it? I'm going to have to carry it.
Her name, Svetlana, here, Svetlana Alexievich. 3 days here on Forest Service Road 1204. To wind it this way, to bring it closer, this lifelong wonder of word and silence, of word and wonder. All these pictures, these songs, this music, this silence, the voice of Iris DeMint, these trackless woods who led me. Someone did somehow, but that's not... That time I painted the house to those early songs, and now crossing Montana on the High Line, her voice with the whistle of the train, not one lyric clear. I don't get a word, and nothing but streaming tears while Karen rides sleeping beside me. She sings sheer grief, and I don't understand a word, just feeling her voice from the inside. Driving this road, the energy of it, purpose outside of purpose. As though this is a committed life or what it means to pray. dream, and he tells it in the movie Dakota 38. In 2005, when I received this dream, as any alcoholic, I made believe that I didn't get it. Steve Goodman and John Prine writing songs in the New York hotel room. Goodman on the telephone weeks later. Finish that song. Let's all pray. We come this far. We come from some beautiful people. In Jim Miller's dream, he saw a rider going home. When I received this dream, like any alcohol, I tried, got out of my mind, but it was one of those dreams that bothered you night and day. Svetlana Alexievich writes down speech, but not just the words. She needs to record to the silences, the speed and what's not speed of how language goes forward, how in speech like mine it starts by stopping, starting again, going sideways often, appearing on the other side with these gaps, with no understanding of how it got there, how she works all that. And I understand it listening to myself and straightening my speech, destroying everything in me she works to preserve, starting out, changing directions, even before the silent sentence, even before the sentence gets going, a kind of sideways drift, looking for a way forward, bringing something else with it at the same time, without dwelling there. That's the one way you'll never lose it. Living out what's never been written down. Living in a town where I don't live. Jim Bodine, November 2005.